Um, Welcome to my channel, and I'm gonna figure out a little intro, but cause I just started this channel, I don't got one right now. So until further notice, I'm gonna just say, hey y'all. So I'm basically today I'm just gonna do a little story time about how I found out I was pregnant and how I told my mom. So we're gonna start back like in August type shit. So in August, I had my period. I was on my period on the first day of school, matter of fact. And so after that, when September came, I was waiting for my period, but I wasn't really tweaking about it because my period is irregular because I was on birth control for a while the year before. So it messed my period up, so it made my period pretty irregular. So when I when I was waiting for my period to come in September, I wasn't really tweaking because I was like, my period don't be I be missing months anyway, so you know, so it started to get towards the end of September, or like the middle type shit. I don't know, and I'm just like to my best friend like, I don't know, something don't seem right. She's like, girl, you just paranoid or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, you right. So I put it off. Yeah, like a week, like another week, I'm like, nah, something not right. So I'm like, but I wasn't feeling sick or nothing. I didn't have no type of symptoms. Just like, I don't know, if it's because I was paranoid. I get like this weird feeling in my stomach. It didn't hurt. It was just like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just a weird feeling, but it didn't hurt. Maybe it was just because I was paranoid, but I don't know. But other than that, I didn't have no symptoms. It was just that I missed my period, and I don't know. I just start feeling like, something wasn't right. So I'm like, let's go to Women's Care Center. So we go to Women's Care Center. We walked all the way there. It was hot as fuck. Like, we walked all the way there right after school. And that day, it was hot as fuck. So we get there only for that motherfucker to be closed. And mind you, I walked there because, one, we didn't have a ride. And two, my mom didn't know. So I was just trying to, because I was like, I didn't really think I was pregnant. I was just like, let me just go here just to make sure I'm not. So I don't know why we just didn't buy a pregnancy test, like, to begin with, but we went to Women's Care Center. So we walked all the way to Women's Care Center just for that bitch to be closed. So we had to walk. We lived in the same direction, so we walked all the way back home from Women's Care Center, which was already far anyways. And I had walked to Women's Care Center directly from school, like from Adams. So, and that was far as fuck from Women's Care Center. And then I had to walk home after that. So, like, I was walking for like a good 2 hours. And she met me there, so she walked too. So mind you, we both just hot as fuck and irritated. So on the way back, she had some money. She had like $3. So on the way back, we stopped at Family Dollar, which was kind of close by my house. And we got a pregnancy test. So I took that. So I came in the house. I came in the house and I took the pregnancy test. And when I took it, like, I've took a pregnancy test before, and the first line instantly popped up. And so when the first line instantly popped up, I'm like, oh, okay. Because like the other times I took it, it always came out negative, and the first line instantly popped up. So I took it, the first line instantly popped up. I'm like, I know I'm not pregnant. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm cool. So I go upstairs happy as fuck, like, who pregnant? Not me. So I put the pregnancy test on my little nightstand, get on my phone. I forgot about that motherfucker. So like a few, like, I don't know, like damn near like 30 minutes had went by because I really forgot about it, because like I didn't think I was pregnant. So like 30 minutes go by, I'm like, oh shit, let me look back at this pregnancy test, because it tell you to wait 3 minutes or like 2-3 minutes or whatever for the like accurate result. So I look back at it, and it's like I could see the second line, but like it was so faint, like you could barely see the second line. Like it was so light you could barely see it. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, hold on, is that another line? So I turned like my flashlight on, and I like look closer, and it looked like a second line, but I'm like, maybe I'm tweaking. Plus it's from Family Dollar, so I'm like, You know, how accurate is it? So I took a picture of it with the flash on. I sent to my best friend, like, do this look like it's positive to you? So she instantly FaceTimed me. She like, yeah, bitch, that look like it's positive. So I'm like, nah, cause like, you know, if the second line kind of light, it's probably like reading wrong or something. She like, no, bro. Like, she was like, that look like a second line. So she like put in the camera. She was like, you can't really tell right now. She was like, we gonna go to Women's Care Center tomorrow just to be sure. So I'm like, okay, cool. So this time we made sure it was still gonna be open. So we walked again all the way to Women's Care Center, but this time I didn't walk from school because I was doing too much. I just came home and I told my mom that I was gonna go to the park with Paris or something like that. And so we walked from my house to Women's Care Center, which was closer, but it was still kind of far, but it was closer. So we walked there and we went in there. They had me fill out all this paperwork stuff. It was doing too much. It was like, put the phone number, something about parent guardian. I didn't fill my parent guardian out. I said, skip that shit. I put my phone number because I was not about to, normally when I'm signing paperwork, I always put my mom's phone number, but I instantly put my phone number there for that shit because they would have called my mom like, hey, like, I don't know, because Women's Care Center was weird. Like, after that, they still give me calls like, do I want to come to like child classes or something, or like give them free breast milk, free breast milk or something. So if they was to call my mom would have been like, what the fuck? So I just put my phone number on there. So after that, after I got them filled out the paperwork and stuff, they took me to a room to the back, but they was like, my best friend couldn't go back there at first. They was just like, it just had to be me and them. So they talked to me, like, literally, y'all know pregnancy test like 4 minutes. Excuse me. They had me back there damn near 15, 20, 30 minutes talking to me, like, about, I don't know, just like, you know, how old are you? Are you still in high school? Like, just asking me questions, like, about me being sexually active and, you know, all different types of shit. I'm just like, damn, I thought I was just gonna come here just for the damn pregnancy test. Like, shit, y'all say y'all get free pregnancy tests, ultrasounds. That's what I'm here for. Y'all asking me all these questions for. But I'm like, whatever. So, like, damn near, like, felt like what felt like forever. They finally, she finally come back in the room because she left. And then she came back and she was like, congratulations, it's positive. I'm looking at her like, congratulations? No, like, congratulations. So she like, oh, like, are you not happy about this? Nigga, no, I'm not happy about this. Like, I have my school ID on everything. She could clearly see I'm in high school, and clearly I look young. So no, do I look like I planned this? What teenager just planning pregnancies? Shit, I'm not. So that's when she got to talk, cause I started crying at this point. So she got to talk to me, and I think they brought my best friend back there, and then. Or maybe my best friend was in a room when they had I don't know. I don't remember if they brought my best friend there after telling me or if she was already in there. Because I can't remember. But she was like, my best friend was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you really pregnant? I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm just crying. Like, I'm not, like, at this point, I'm not even crying about the fact that I'm pregnant. At this point, now I'm crying because I got to tell my mom. So I'm like, my mom gonna beat my ass. So I always ask my mom, like, what would you do if I told you I was pregnant? And she always would be like, I'm gonna beat your ass. So, and my mom, when she says she gonna beat your ass, she be dead ass. Like, she don't not be playing, like, she's gonna beat your ass. Shit, at least my ass she be beating. So, I'm like, you know, damn, I'm gonna tell my mom. So, you know, I was talking to the lady, like, she was helping me, like, talking to me, consoling me, because I'm crying and stuff, like, bawling my eyes out. And I had just turned 16, mind you, in August, and this is in September. So I had just turned 16. So she said something to me. She's like, oh, this is confidential. Ain't nobody gonna know. It's gonna stay between me and you. So I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, I don't have to tell your mom unless you want me to. So I'm like, no, I handle that myself. So, cause if it came from her, my mom's gonna be way more mad. So I go to school, like 2 weeks go by. I still, maybe like a week No, I don't even think it was 2 weeks. Cause I think it was probably like a week. Cause I told my mom like not that long after I found out. So after I told my mom, no, I didn't tell my mom yet. Okay. So I'm at school, you know, in a classroom, doing my shit work. So somebody come in the classroom like, you need to go down to the office. So I'm like, the fuck? So I didn't think it had anything to do like with me being pregnant. I'm just probably like, shit, I think that day I did get a sperm out for somebody, but I didn't think it was that serious. So, you know, come down to the office. I go to the office, and a motherfucking CPS lady in there. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, oh fuck. Why the fuck is the CPS lady in this bitch? So, so CPS lady in there, she like, come on, so we going to this little room. And mind you, I'm not a stranger to the CPS stuff. Like, they've come to the school like multiple times for me, and we always go into that room. So when we go into that room to talk, I already know it's about some bullshit. So I'm thinking somebody gonna call CPS on my mom again, cause they be on some weird shit. So I'm thinking somebody call CPS on my mom again. I'm like, what the fuck did they call CPS on my mom for? She ain't even did shit. Which she never do shit when they do call, but I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So at this point I'm irritated, cause why the fuck y'all these CPS people in my face again? So so the lady like, it's come to my attention that you're pregnant, and like basically she was like, how if I feel like I'm not safe at home, then I can tell them and stuff like that. So I'm like, what you mean? And she like, we got an anonymous call, which wasn't anonymous, bitch. It came from the CPS lady. So cause I heard that bitch talking back there to the other white lady, and she was like, I don't know if we should bring this to the caseworker or some bullshit like that. And I was just, but I didn't think they was really gonna do it, cause the bitch said it was confidential. So, you know, they get to ask me questions and woo, and I'm just like, fuck. So everything she asking me, I'm just like telling her like, no, I'm fine, I'm good, you know. And then she just, you know, she was like, well, I'm gonna have to bring this to your mom. So I'm like, I can't just tell her myself. Like, why y'all gotta do that? Like, they're like, because we have to make sure you're not in any danger. We have to bring it to your mom. So I'm getting real irritated at this point. So I start crying, cause like, bitch, like, damn, if you tell my mom, like, my mom was definitely gonna beat my ass, because now you told her. And if like, it'd just be better if it came from my mouth. So she, well, I'm gonna go to your house after I leave here from talking to you. So she was like, I'm gonna go to your house after I leave here from talking to you, so you can call her before I get there. That way, you have told her before I did. And I was like, that's still not gonna make it no better. Like, I wasn't ready to tell her. So she was like, you know, what the fuck did this bitch say? She was like, well, that's your only option, because I'm going over there after this, and woo-doo-doo. And then she was like, how, I think it was like a Wednesday, she was like, how on Friday, they was going to do like a search through our house to make sure that we in good living conditions or something like that. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know. So after that, she I guess she went to my house after that, because I still did not call my mom, because I was definitely not about to either. So all day I was just crying. And then wait, after we got done talking, this bitch had the nerve to take a picture of me, because every single time you get done talk to the CPS people, like say you like at school or something, they have to take a picture of you to prove that they met up with you. So she took my picture, and I'm fucking crying hard as fuck. Hair was messed up, bawling tears, just bawling, snotty nose, all that. And she like, okay, you know the drill. She was like, you ready for me to take your picture out? Do you have to today? She, yeah, unfortunately. She was like, you sure you don't want to smile? Like, bitch, how the fuck I'm finna smile? Like, bitch, I can't smile through the pain right now. No. So, she still snapped the motherfucking picture, and I'm dead ass, like, sitting there crying. Not even looking into the camera. Like, she just took the picture, and I'm, like, crying and shit. So, I guess she went to my mom's house, and my mom wasn't there. Well, not to my mom's house, but she came here. My mom wasn't at the house. So, she left, like, it's like these papers they print out, basically, stating what they was coming for, and woo. So she just put it in between our screen door. And when my mom came home, you know, clearly she seen that shit, so she opened it and she seen it, and so she called the woman, because the woman had already called her too, because she wasn't home. So she left the note and she called. So she left the voicemail. My mom read the paper, and my mom called them back, and they explained everything. And my mom was like, fuck. So she called me. She called me on the school phone, though. She didn't call my phone. She called the school phone for some reason. And they called me down to the office again. So I'm like, fuck, my mom probably in the office right now. So I'm like, fuck. My mom wasn't in the office, though. So I called. So I answered the phone. So I got on the phone. I went to the back to the little room, and I got on the phone, and she was like, what are these people talking about? They saying something about you pregnant, and I'm not gonna really get too much into it, because it's like, it ain't no like business, but she was like, they saying you pregnant, and woo, and this happened, and whatnot. And I'm just like, she was like, so I didn't say nothing. Like, I think I was just like silent. And so she was like, hello. I'm like crying out of Facebook. I'm crying. Kylie, I'm like, yeah. So she was like, what's going on? I'm like, so I told her. And my voice had cracked like so bad. I was crying so hard. I was like, I'm pregnant. And the fucking office people, like, I know they was listening on the conversation, because they was real quiet, and they be talking a lot, and they was real quiet when I was on the phone. So told her I was pregnant. She was like, you stay in that office, I'm gonna be right there. But she didn't sound mad when she said it. She started crying too on the phone. So when she started crying, oh man, that's when I started crying for real. So I'm sitting in a little room, just in that room, just crying. And then here comes this Dietrich, fat ass. Her ass came in there like, are you okay? Why are you crying? Like, bitch, you do not give a fuck about me. I don't fucking like that bitch. She tried to get me out of school so many times. Anyways, that's besides the point. Her fat ass came in there and was asking me all types of questions, rubbing my back, hugging me and whatnot, telling me how it's gonna be okay and this and that. Bitches, you gonna take that ass whooping for me? Thought so. So anyways, my mom finally come. So when she came, you know, I'm still crying. My mom sat there. She looked at me. I looked at her. We were just quiet for a little minute. And she was like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you feel like you could tell me? And she was kind of mad because the same thing happened when I lost my virginity. I didn't tell her. I had talked to my counselor at school about it, because shit, I thought I was pregnant then, because shit, the motherfucking condom had broke, and I didn't know how that shit worked, because I was a fucking virgin. But I didn't get pregnant, clearly. And so she was mad because I didn't tell her when I lost my virginity, and I didn't tell her when I found out I was pregnant. So she was like, why do you do this? Like, she was like, why do you feel like you can't talk to me? You tell other people before you tell me. So I'm just like, it's not that. It's just like, you know, I was scared, because, you know, sometimes you just don't be listening. Like, we tell you something, and like, you know how they be telling you could talk to them about anything, and you tell them something, and before you can even get it all out, they get mad. So that's what I was scared of. Like, before I could even finish saying what I was gonna say, I was scared she was just gonna get mad or something. So she was like, no, I would have listened if you would have told me like I really need to listen or something. And I was like, okay. And then she was like, but surprisingly, I was so surprised by my reaction. Like, don't get me wrong, she was mad at me. And she was mostly disappointed, but she was still mad. But she didn't she wasn't being mean to me. I mean, she ain't never mean, but I just would have thought she would have been madder. Because she was like, when I told her I lost my virginity, she was way madder than that. But she didn't hit me or nothing either when I told her I lost my virginity. So, I told her, and I was like, you know, wait, what the fuck am I talking about? Oh, so like, you know, so after we like talked about that little situation, she was like, but you know, it's up to you. You want to keep it, we can do that. You want to give it up for adoption, we can do that. You want to get an abortion, we can do that. So I automatically didn't want to give my kid for adoption because, one, I'm adopted, and because I got adopted into a good family. But that doesn't happen to everybody. Some people get put in foster care and get put into bad homes. Me, I got put into a good home. So that's just by the grace of God. But that doesn't happen to all kids. I didn't want to put her into foster care and give her up for adoption, and she didn't end up getting a good life. So that's when I started thinking about abortion, because I knew I was early. Because at Women's Care Center, they tried to give me the ultrasound. I was so early they couldn't even find a heartbeat, but I was pregnant. So, you know, that's when you know, I'm just like, start thinking about the ultrasound. So when we came home, I mean, not the ultrasound, the abortion. So when we came home, I'm just up all night just thinking about that shit. Like, should I get an abortion, bro? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, God, can you give me a sign? I don't know what to do. So I just keep asking my mom, like, Mom, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? She was like, it's not up to me. It's up to you. So I'm getting mad because I'm just like, why you can't tell me what to do? Like, please, like, help me. Like, give me, like, you don't even got to help me. Just what would you do? And she still wouldn't tell me nothing. She was like, so at this point, I don't know what to do. Like, I think it took me like 2-3 weeks to figure out what I was going to do. And that was a rough 2 weeks. I was so depressed. Like, I was crying every day. I didn't know what to do. I was, like, distancing myself from my friends. Only person I was talking to was my best friend. And that's the only person who knew. Besides my mom, my sister. So, I was just really sad. Like, I was really, really, really sad. And, I finally, you know, I went in my mom's room. And I laid my head in her lap. And I just started bawling, and she was like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And she was like, if it's this hard for you to make a decision, I think you should keep it. Like, you know, like, if it's that hard for you to make a decision, like, clearly it's something telling you that you don't want to get an abortion and you don't want to get rid of it if it's that hard. So I'm thinking, like, yeah, like, I don't want to do that because I'm going to feel bad. So, you know, I laid there. She was like, so what you gonna do? So I laid there, cried for a little bit longer. And I finally was just like, you know, I'm gonna keep it. She was like, okay, this our baby. She was like, this our baby now. And she was like, but stop crying, because, you know, that can affect your baby's health. When you sad, the baby's sad. So I'm like, okay. So I let my tears, you know, she was hugging me, made me feel better. Went to my room, and I was still sad, because, damn, the baby. But still, you know, I was just like, good thing I finally came to a decision, because, you know, that shit was getting hard. That shit was eating me up for real. So, finally came to a decision, you know. Then, after that, you know, now we here, and clearly it's a girl, and I be having her any day now, and I'm glad I kept her. But we just gonna see how shit play out in the end, raising her and stuff. But my next YouTube video, I'm just gonna do what's in my hospital bag. and what's in her bag or whatever. And then that's gonna be my last video before I have her. I don't know if I want to do like a delivery vlog, but y'all let me know, cause I don't know. But yeah, y'all stay tuned for more videos, cause it's gonna be a lot more. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with this channel, cause I definitely wasn't with my other one. But yeah, we gonna see how this go, y'all.